Hi, I'm Emily Cooley and I work in marketing at First State Bank. Teach Children to Save Day is this Friday, April 24th. This day is sponsored by the ABA every year, and our bank always enjoys going to local schools to talk to the kids about how being money smart and saving money is so important. This year we're doing things a little more different since schools are already out for the school year due to the coronavirus. I'm going to present a short, simple lesson from the ABA for you, and it's one of my favorites. It's called Sam's Silly Saving Spots. Let's get started. Most of you already have some money, right? How do you get that money? Do you maybe earn it by doing chores around your house, maybe taking out the trash or helping a neighbor with yard work? What about gifts for your birthday or maybe for Christmas? There are many ways you can receive or earn money. Once you get that money, though, it's very important that you think smart with your money and that you keep it in a safe place. I have a story to read to you about a boy named Sam who puts money in many places that he thinks are safe. I want you to listen carefully as I read it, and I want you to think about his decisions to see if they really were smart decisions. It's called Sam's Silly Saving Spots. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Sam who loved doing jobs around the house and helping his neighbors with things they needed to have done. Sam liked to rake leaves, walk his neighbor's dog, and take out the trash for his mom. Sometimes he earned money for doing these jobs. Sam knew the importance of keeping the money he earned in a safe place. So every time he got some money, he thought of a safe place to put it. The first time Sam earned money, he put it in his pocket. He just knew it would be safe there. After all, he was the only one who ever wore those pants. What could possibly happen to his money in his pocket? Sam went to the park later that day and played with his friends. They ran around and chased each other. They played on the playground. They even climbed a tree. Later that night, when Sam went to look for his money, guess what? It was missing. Sam thought and thought. His money must have fallen out of his pocket. He was sure his pocket would be a safe place for his money, but apparently it wasn't. The next day, Sam earned money by helping a neighbor in the garden. He decided his pocket wasn't such a good place to put his money, so he thought of a new idea. This time, he decided he'd put it in a tree in the backyard. He just knew it would be safe there. Nobody but Sam climbed that tree, so Sam put his money in a little hole in the tree. Sam went off again to play with his friends. While he was gone, guess what? A bird came along and landed in the tree. The bird found Sam's money. The bird was building a nest nearby and thought the money would be good for the nest. Off went the bird with Sam's money. When Sam came back later to look for his money, what did he find? It was missing. Poor Sam. What was he going to do? Sam thought and he thought and he thought some more. He thought about the places he'd put his money already. His pocket wasn't safe because the money could fall out. The hole in the tree wasn't safe because a bird might fly away with his money. Finally, Sam had a great idea. He'd recently read a story about pirates. He thought it would be fun to be a pirate. He could say words like arg and scallywag and walk the plank. He could sail the 7 seas on a pirate ship, and when he had treasure, he could bury it. The next time Sam earned money, he marched right out to the backyard with a shovel and buried his money there in a little box. After all, pirates keep their treasures in a chest, right? Sam just knew his money would be safe there in the backyard, buried like pirates' treasure. He left and went back inside. Hours passed, days passed, weeks passed. Sam almost forgot about the money he buried in the backyard. Then one day, he wanted to use his money to buy a special toy. He remembered his money was buried in the backyard. He got his shovel and went out to the yard. He went to the place where he thought it was buried. He dug, and he dug, and he dug some more. But there was no money. He thought maybe this isn't quite the right place. So he moved to a different spot, and he dug some more. Again, no money. He did this not 1 time, not 2 times, not 5 times, but 10 more times. Still no money. Sam decided his money was pretty safe. So safe not even he could find it. Silly Sam. Sam was pretty silly, wasn't he? Let's talk about Sam a little bit. Sam earned his money in the story like we talked about earlier. He did jobs around his house. He raked leaves. He walked his neighbor's dog. He took out the trash for his mom. But he also knew the importance of keeping his money safe. So what did he do with it first? That's right. He put it in his pocket. Do you think that was a good decision for Sam? Really wasn't, was it? Most likely that money fell out while he was playing with his friends. A pocket is definitely not the safest place to keep your money. You should always remember that. So what did Sam do with his money next? That silly hole in the tree. Did that work out very well for Sam? It really didn't, did it? It probably worked out best for the bird in this situation. So we shouldn't put our money maybe in a hole in the tree. So where did he put his money next? He decided to bury it in that hole in the backyard. Have you ever buried your money? Probably not the wisest thing to do. Didn't turn out so good for Sam, did it? His money was so safe that not even Sam could find it. Sam ended up being pretty silly with his saving spots, but we should remember that we shouldn't be silly. We should be smart where we put our money. There are many safe places to keep your money, such as a piggy bank and a safe place in your home. Maybe even letting your parents keep your money safe for you. If you do keep your money in your wallet or your purse, make sure that you don't keep large amounts in there. You definitely don't want to risk losing your money. There's one place, though, that I want to talk to you about that's the safest place of them all to keep your money. Can you guess what that might be? Yep, you're right. It's the bank. The bank is the most safest place of all. Banks have extra security such as vaults, security systems, lots of locks, lots of things to keep your money safe and secure. It's also a smart place to keep your money. If your money is in the bank in a savings account, it's safe and it's not quite as easy for you to spend it. By having a savings account, you can buy something really special one day. You can save up and have a goal and save for something that you've maybe been saving for a long time that you've really wanted. It's important to always think smart with your money and to keep it in safe places. I'm so glad that I got to share this story with you as part of the Teach Children to Save Day, and I'm glad that I got to give you some tips on keeping your money safe. I want you to remember that at First State Bank, serving you is what we do best.